Hi friends! Today we're going to meet one of the tiniest dogs in the whole world, Coco the Chihuahua. A tale of tiny feet and a giant heart. In a warm and sunny town in Mexico, where colorful flowers bloomed and music floated through the air, a tiny but mighty puppy named Coco peeked out from under a flower pot. Coco was a Chihuahua, the smallest dog breed in the world, but with a heart as big as the moon. Coco lived with a fun-loving 6-year-old girl named Isabel, who had a bright smile and even brighter ideas. She made tiny outfits for Coco, painted little pictures of him, and called him her pocket protector, because he was so small he could almost fit in her hoodie pocket. Chihuahuas come from Mexico, and they are named after the Mexican state of Chihuahua. That's where their ancient ancestors lived hundreds of years ago, even back when the Aztecs were around. Coco had a short tan coat, big round eyes, and ears so large they looked like butterfly wings. Isabel said Coco could probably hear a cookie hit the floor 3 rooms away. She might have been right. Chihuahuas are alert, smart, and always paying attention. They can have big round eyes, pointy ears, and their bodies come in lots of colors and patterns. Even though Coco only weighed about 5 pounds, she walked like she owned the whole world. Chihuahuas may be tiny, but they're known for being brave, bold, and full of sass. Coco would bark at her reflection, a leaf blowing by, or the vacuum cleaner. "Don't worry," Isabel would say. "She's just protecting us from the evil dust monster." Chihuahuas love their people more than anything, and they tend to get very attached to one special person. Coco followed Isabel everywhere, to the kitchen, the backyard, the bathroom, and even onto the couch during movie night. She was a Velcro pup, sticking close with every little click-click of her toenails. One afternoon, at the park, a loud bark coming from a bigger dog startled Isabel. Coco started barking loudly and running toward Isabel. Coco didn't even hesitate. She stood in front of Isabel and let out her tiniest, fiercest bark. The other dog stopped in surprise, and the owner quickly scooped him up. Coco wagged her tail, proud and puffed up like a lion. Chihuahuas are known for being protective, even if they're no bigger than a loaf of bread. And even though they might get cold easily, they make up for it with extra snuggles and blankets. Coco had a tiny hoodie, a polka-dotted blanket, and her own heated bed, but her favorite place was always curled up on Isabel's lap. At night, Coco liked to burrow under the covers, her ears twitching as she dreamed of chasing butterflies. She didn't need a big yard or fancy toys. She had Isabel, and that was all she needed. They get cold easily, so sometimes you'll see Chihuahuas wearing little sweaters in chilly weather. They love short walks and lots of snuggle time. Because when you have a Chihuahua, you don't just have a pet. You have a fierce, fabulous little guardian who fits in your arms but fills your whole heart. Chihuahua Fun Facts Recap. Origin: Mexico, named after the state of Chihuahua. One of the oldest and smallest dog breeds in the world. Size: usually 2 to 6 pounds. Personality: brave, loyal, alert, and full of sass. Coat: can be short-haired or long-haired. Great for small homes, apartments, and warm climates. Gets very attached to their favorite human. Needs: warmth, gentle care, and lots of attention. We are so glad you got to meet Coco. Thanks for visiting. See you soon. Thanks for exploring Piper's Big World of Dogs. If you had fun, don't forget to give us a paws up and subscribe to join our pack. Got a favorite dog breed? A silly pet story? Drop it in the comments below. We'll see you next time for more fur-tastic facts, tail-wagging tales, and possum adventures.